Ah. What new horrors will today unlock? Oh god. Sorry, yawn. Falling down the steps, arms spaghetti, or whatever. Mom spaghetti? Something. Writhing pile of flesh and bones. The whispers surround you, their laughter ringing in your ears. You wake in a cold sweat. Something smells terrible in the living room. Anatoly puked in the corners. In all the corners? Like, did he just go around and perfectly puke in every corner in this room? You leave it so others will question his fortitude? Being fucking mean to the little one. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night, so that's what that smell was. Anatoly's playing dumb for the group. I just want to believe Anatoly didn't puke. It's actually Mr. Old Man Hands here, and he's just fucking gaslighting him. My patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see a glint of Karen's knife under her dress. It's fucking my knife. And also, Karen needs to learn some goddamn respect. And I think we should eat Karen because she stabs me a lot later. Sorry. Had to pause for a cough. You have an hour to kill. What do you do? Let's talk to Anatoly. We can probably get to full hearts, I think, because full hearts is 5. Anatoly looks pale. Thanks for coming over. Anatoly seems comforted by your presence. He really shouldn't be. Okay, full hearts. Gregor told me he heard Mariah. I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. Honestly, right now, I'm surprised I'm not seeing her through any of these cracks. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least I won't have to have her torment me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? Are we like, yeah? Or are we like, Anatoly, I'm here for you, but yes. Of course you do. How else would you keep us fit? Anatoly looks like he's going to puke. Please get away from me. Until he leaves your vicinity. It looks like Anatoly will remember that. You call everyone together for a meeting. Anatoly knows we must eat him. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's gonna pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Do my hearts mean nothing? Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing? Do our hearts mean nothing? He's a bro, our homie. And we say nothing? Also, with the lighting in my room, I hate when the screen goes dark because I kind of catch my own reflection and I'm like, scary face, but it's my face. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Achievement unlocks absent Anatoly. Is there a way to not make him leave? Like if I'm like, hey, I'm here for you. Or no, I definitely don't know what's in my scary murder basement. Does he stay? Did I fuck up? I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. I don't know who I should befriend next, because Karen scares me and I don't really like her, but I feel like I'd get a lot more out of it. The red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. At what cost? Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What a terrible perspective Potato has provided. The Chompettes never would have listened to this crap. You fall asleep thinking about what Potato told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked. Set them down next to the workbench. Working this out, you wrap the cuts in old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you've been drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. Here's something approaching. You clench a fist and get ready to strike what's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. But what's coming for me? Is it fucking Karen? 'Cause Karen's a problem. You awake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone. Cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ack. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Well, apparently something about human flesh gets the girls going. Hi, Gregor. Oh god. Already? Looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. He eats it in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join him in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. Don't need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls to the couch, turning his back to you. I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just makes me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read a book on necropsy. Text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. But are we just a cannibal old man who is strong from human meat, or are we like an ancient problem? A bitch wants to know. A bitch wants to know, and I tell her. Which someone would tell me. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but it's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. You know, Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? One way or another? Why wait for him to come back? I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip it into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. I'm not doing my man Gregor dirty this time. You don't scare me. I am an immortal death god. I will eat you, I swear on my life. Will you do this for me? Let's say nothing. Let's take a thing out of Potato Book where you say nothing. She gives you some okay. Crawling into bed. Day 12. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, good. You were having a nightmare. She was all cute last time. Gregor is waiting for you. You get out of bed and follow Karen to the couch. Gregor's all fucked up. Guys, what happened? Oh, good. We're already in the fucked up zone. I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor? You tell Karen that Gregor has died. He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him. Karen shuffles over to the basement door. So me getting to full hearts with Gregor seems low. Why wait until she's in the basement? Take back the knife and end her life. You explain how difficult it is to get blood out of wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those 4 entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. You're getting soft. You nursed her weakened butcher back to health? What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. When she goes downstairs, lock the door behind her with that deadbolt. Then let her rot? Karen Potato might have made great allies in another life. You just stop her before it's too late. You walk over to the basement door. Where's Karen? When are you fixing this hole? Yeah, nag, nag, nag. I'll get to it when I get to it. How heavy is she fucking breathing? You locked the basement door. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Karen. She slips into the darkness. Well, this didn't work last time, locking her down there. Is Gregor not still on the couch, or did Karen drag him into the basement? Mariah was correct. It's freezing over here. The Frigidaire swirls visibly in front of you. The basement noises have completely stopped. What do you want to do? Look under the couch. Lots of cobwebs underneath. Thankfully no spiders. The bookshelf? There's various books on a wide variety of topics. No time to read them now, though. Under the couch. Child's toy. How did this get under there? Eat a meal? Decide to have a quick lunch at the table. Oh, good. She escaped. She's here. She's got the mouth. You wake in a cold sweat. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, good. Oh, good. You were having a nightmare. Oh, wow. The sheets are completely soaked. Are you wetting the bed? You feel underneath you? Gross. Oh, that's gross, but eating people is just fine. Don't worry, we can wash them in the basement. Just unlock the door and we'll make a day of it. You're not that slow with laundry. Come with me, I have something to show you. Kasha will get up and follow Karen to the bedroom, or out of the bedroom. The basement door was already open. I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. You feel cold presence of Karen behind you. Goodbye. Stop. Grab onto the railing. You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. That was a close one. Karen will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously downstairs. Why are you helping me, Potato? Because I pity what you've become. You work your way down to the bottom of the stairs. Did you prefer when we were mean green killing machine? Something is approaching. Yay! Is it gonna speak to me in Spanish again? Because that doesn't do a lot for me. No, it's Mariah. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anatoly through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Anatoly's down here. Come, have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for it this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice. Beware of Karen. She is ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anatoly will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. Where's your fucking flashlight now, my man? The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. Something is approaching. A new challenger approaches. Hugh. Hello. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap? Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah was worried sick about you. Tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs, doing nothing. Hey, this time you just straight up died. Are you frightened by her? A little bit. She has stabbed me to death before. Come upstairs with me. Please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? Hey, thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karen. Yeah, no, Karen's fucking scary, my man. Feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. Their pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. But she was behind us. Something is approaching. A new challenger approaches.